You know, Conard, with that victory, I think, you know, that could give him a ton of momentum. You know, as the ring announcer noted, a former two-time Ryse Grand Champion. You know he'd love to three-peat. He'd like to be back into that Grand Championship conversation.
He had some demons to take care of, and he did that, and now he's back on the climb. This is the new Matt Conard, a reinvented, reborn Matt Conard from who he was before the pandemic. And it's been lights out since he's come back, since this company's restarted.
Conard looks in excellent shape. Look at the definition of his back, his arms.
He's put the work in. He really has in all facets of this. The pandemic was very hard on a lot of people, but Matt Conard definitely used that time to better himself physically, mentally, emotionally, and I think that's what helped him conquer the demon that was Edric Everhart lurking over him. Like I said, now he's trying to get back to where he was, the man he was, which is a rightfully valiant champion to represent this company.
You know, Edric is also in action here tonight. You got to wonder how much was taken out of him.
I'm concerned. Like I said, I think that month was good for everybody coming out of that matchup, but I am concerned about Edric's physical condition, but we'll see.
Some good technical wrestling here. Good use of the wrist lock and the arm wringer until Jayce decided to just ball up his fist and punch him in the mouth.
Well, and you know Matt has probably done a lot of homework on Jayce, so he knows what's going to be happening here going in. He knows probably has a good idea of Jayce's game plan. Matt's a very smart competitor. So he's going to take that punch. He's going to try to absorb most of it, but he knows what he's doing. He knows what kind of game Jayce brings to the game.
You know, Jayce Karr, known as a high flyer and as a risk taker. It's interesting to see him to go with the grappling and, you know, to show that he is multifaceted, that he does have all of those different skills.
And you know, it's one-upmanship. Maybe Jayce, knowing that Matt did his homework, is going to try to bring something different to the table that Matt's not expecting.
Some solid technical wrestling here on both these men's part. Oh! But again, Jayce having to resort to the strikes. Conard, I think, just being able to out-wrestle Jayce at this point.
Confidence is such an important key.
Wait a minute, Conard said punch him?
Oh, he caught him.
While trying to pull the front row.
Confidence is such an important key. You got to think Matt Conard absorbing those strikes and saying, I'm here, come on, give me another one, and then going back to the arm wringer. It's got to make Jayce think, maybe these strikes aren't doing the damage that I'm hoping that they're doing.
Oh, and a big headbutt!
Unbelievable. Matt looks, I will admit, Matt looks 100%.
Oh, he's got some zip on that strike, too, that forearm.
One thing I've noted in the past about Matt Conard, he's put on a lot of size, but he's also leaned out in a great way. His agility has not been affected at all. His movement speed, he moves great in the ring, and he's just added size and strength to that already mobile frame. It's a really dangerous competitor at this point, is Matt Conard.
That chop right there, right to the collarbone, a little bit higher, and it could have been to the throat. Referee didn't seem to have a problem with it.
He's going to let him play. Big back elbow in the corner.
Conard's playing with him at this point. Oh, and another headbutt.
This is systematic. Matt knows, like we talked about, Matt Conard knows what he wants and how to get there. And he's going to let people know, I am here, I should be champion. Big back elbow.
Conard looks in good shape. He looks fit. Very impressive so far.
Jayce Karr getting back to his feet, though, getting back to the corner.
You know, and this is a hard first draw for Jayce Karr.
There you go. There's a little bit of that quickness, elusiveness.
A pump kick to the head.
And like you said, Chris, this is a tough first draw. You got to talk. I've talked in the past about the Mount Rushmore of Ryse Wrestling, and you got to put Matt Conard 1 or 2 along with Lee Moriarty. I mean, probably the 2 greatest competitors to come through this company.
And you know, that says a lot about Matt Conard, that Matt held, you know, pace with Lee Moriarty, a man who, by the way, this coming Wednesday will be going one-on-one with Bryan Danielson from the Ryse, you know, from the Stronghold Training Academy to a match with Bryan Danielson in lightning time.
And it shows you what wrestlers like Jarvis and the great success in these competitors that have come up through Brandon's system here at the Stronghold, what they're capable of. And you can see now Jayce Karr is really starting to take control of this matchup. The other two on my Mount Rushmore, by the way, are myself and Edric.
Well.
Big suplex. Jayce Karr.
Nice suplex.
Jayce still kind of wincing a little bit at the chest and the throat area. I think a lot of the damage done from those chops and those cross chops, like you noted earlier, up near the throat. I mean,
I noticed he is wearing that rather interesting chest gear. I'm not sure if that's, a fashion choice, or if he might have a chest or shoulder injury that he's trying to protect.
Very possible, and we also know how much protection that truly offers. I saw it in the back, but I wasn't really able to get a feel for what it's made of. So we don't really know what that's offering here, but Matt trying to hang on, and Jayce with these big right hands really taking effect now.
Now finally trying to wear him down. Irish whip.
Oh, what a big quick, again, cat-like. Matt Conard with that big quick kick.
Enziguri to the face. Conard in firm control again. Oh, Hangman's neckbreaker perhaps.
Is it gonna connect?
Nope.
Wait, Jayce is fighting under. Rolls through, and now he's fighting back, Jayce Karr.
Rolls out of it.
And that's doing your homework. Jayce Karr knows I can't take that Hangman's neckbreaker because that could spell the end.
There's that crossbody block he went for earlier in the match.
And there you can see the other side. We saw earlier not hooking the leg and putting all the body weight on the shoulders. There you focus too much on getting that leg hook, not putting enough weight on the shoulders, and you're still going to get that kick out. It's covering someone from.
Wait a minute, he's won a number of matches with this maneuver. That drop dead DDT. Oh, crescent kick. Wait a minute, what are we going for here?
Wow.
I kind of had his arm pinned for a DDT.
A modified DDT there.
Did you see how he had his arm pinned with his leg so Conard could not protect himself?
Yeah, a modified hammerlock DDT was what I was looking for. I've seen the hammerlock DDT, but never with the leg.
Wait a minute.
Points for sure. And now
what in the world is this?
Up near the expansive sprinkler system.
Oh, he falls off. Could not get it done.
You got to think the damage that Matt Conard was able to do maybe with those headbutts is throwing off the orientation.
And you know what? Because Conard was moving, he could not get it hooked. And he's going to make him pay for that mistake.
Big drop dead DDT.
For this match, as the result of a pinfall, the Reaper,
I would dare say a convincing victory by Matt Conard.
Absolutely.